Hello everyone. In today's video, I got a cool idea just by, thinking about something to do for a video, and it is my top 10 weapons I don't want to see in the next Halo. Whether it be Tatanka, if that's even going to be a thing, or hell, a spin-off Halo game, or just a regular Halo game. These are the weapons that I would absolutely hate to see return. And if they do return, I want them to return in the way I talk about them in today's video. So let's just get right into it. Number one spot has to be the plasma pistol. I was gonna pick the disruptor, but the disruptor actually does damage and stuns a vehicle, unlike the plasma pistol, which is kind of weird to me because it's done that in every other game, and for this game not to have it is very strange to me. I would just bring the plasma pistol back into the newest Halo, obviously, and I'd give it that stun feature again. Number two, the pulse carbine. Now this gun is good for breaking shields, but I feel like its tracking is just god awful now. Trying to track a player is like literally impossible because of the movement that is in this game, and to be honest, if I could put a number 11 on here, is just the movement and aim mechanics of Infinite. I don't see them as like better than any of the older Halo games, which kind of sucks. I wish I could say that it feels better, but it doesn't feel better. It just, there's something off about it, and with the movement, it also makes this gun harder to use, and I guess, you gotta track people with this gun, but if they're strafing back and forth like super crazy, it's harder to hit them, and that's why I think it should just not be in the next Halo. I also think that the pulse carbine should just be, the carbine from like Halo 3 and Halo 2, and just have that return. Next up, we got the Ravager. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is I'm gonna say this a lot in this video, but this is like the worst gun I've ever picked up. I never pick up this gun. If I get this in Fiesta, I will literally drop it as I spawn in. If I were to buff it in the next Halo, I would like to have like a, like a splash effect and do more damage maybe, because, it could just be like a good spot to have for like people not to go through. Number 4, we have the Bulldog. Now, the Bulldog is a good shotgun. I can't lie. It's a good shotgun. I like to use it, but it will never amount to the regular shotgun that was in every single Halo. From this shotgun, the Bulldog, it's not as good as just, when I think of a shotgun in Halo, I think of like the Halo Reach shotgun and fighting against like the infected or whatever. It's just like, it's fun to use. It sounds amazing, and it would just be so nice to have in the next Halo. The Bulldog, I don't know. I don't like it that much. It wouldn't be cool in the next Halo. At number 5, this is a easy one. This could have been like my top number 1. I think it's the sidekick. I think the sidekick is probably the worst pistol I've used ever. It's insane to me how people like this gun and will back this gun up. The bloom on it is insane. The ammo size is insane. I like the reload speed. I like how it feels fast, but like that's the problem, is it's so fast paced for a pistol that it does no damage. So you have to hit every single shot, and you have to lead your shot because of this weird bullet drop for the pistol. Like, you literally have to lead your shot like 20 feet away. It's insane. Sidekick, I would not bring back. I would bring back maybe like the Halo Reach pistol, or hell, if the Halo 5 pistol made a return to the next Halo, I would lose my mind. The gunfights that I had using the Halo 5 pistol were unmatched. Like, that is the go-to pistol if I'm ever gonna pick one. I love that pistol so much. Number 6 spot, we got the skewer. Again, this is a bad weapon. Like, this is a terrible weapon. Anyone who says this is a good weapon, please unsubscribe, dislike the video, and leave, because this is a very bad weapon. To see this get picked over the Spartan laser it's just beyond me. If the Spartan laser doesn't come back in the next Halo, I'm gonna lose my mind. If I see the skewer again in the next Halo, I'm going to freak out. You know how in Halo Infinite, when there's like 2 different spawns each time you load in the game, sometimes there'll be a skewer or sometimes there'll be a sniper. Anytime there's a skewer, I will back out. Like, I will not play that. Like, the skewer is not a fun weapon to use. People can say it's satisfying, but you're only getting 1 kill out of it, and then you have to take a 5-second reload. I don't know how people like this weapon. I don't want to see it come back. Number 7, I feel like this gun could get a buff again, this is the Commando. Now, the Commando seems to be doing a lot of bullet spread for not enough damage, and I also heard that it does less damage now because, it used to be like a really good weapon, and now it just feels like unsatisfying to use, and recoil is insane. Its bullet spread is insane. Everything on it, it's too much. A nerf is okay for a weapon, but for it to be pretty much useless like the Commando is now, we get this Commando, this variant of it too, with the nerfs against it and everything. To see it in the next Halo, I would just be, I would literally start crying. Like, I would not want to see this gun ever. So for the number 8 spot, I actually want this in the next Halo, and that is the assault rifle. But the version we have in Halo Infinite is unreal. I don't like it at all. I don't like how I can just spray someone down and get an easy kill. I hate why people think that it's a good weapon when it's really not. It doesn't take any skill to use. The assault rifle was never like that. You would always switch to your pistol, get a few shots down, and if, let's say you got to reload, okay, pull out the AR, get an easy kill. But now it's just crouch strafe AR, and it's not fun. Like, gunfights are not fun to watch. So if you bring the AR in the next Halo, please do not make it like the new one in Halo Infinite. It's so overpowered. I hate it. Just no. So for number 9, we have the rocket launcher. For some, you may be a little bit confused, but again, this is like the AR. I want it in the next Halo, but I don't want the variant we have now. And I feel like the variant we have now is really bad because you can't track onto people with it. There's a variant that you can track onto people with, and I just think that should be removed entirely. The rocket launcher should always be able to track onto vehicles, like especially the flying ones. Like, I don't care if we can't track onto like ghosts or warthogs, but for us not to be able to track onto banshees or like a wasp, I don't like the idea of us getting a variant to actually be able to track onto those vehicles. So if we could get the rocket launcher back into the newest Halo with tracking like system on it, then that would just be a much better rocket launcher. For number 10, this was a pretty hard one. Stalker Rifle. So the issue with the Stalker Rifle is desync. Now, desync, everyone knows what it is. You shoot at someone and they don't die. I feel like with the Stalker Rifle, sometimes I'll shoot a player 3 times in the head, and I know they should just die right there. Instead, it takes like 4 or 5 because desync is just so bad in Halo Infinite. And hopefully, in the next Halo, it doesn't release on a crappy engine like this engine is on right now. I think it's like a newer, updated version of the Blam engines. So if we get another slip space engine type of game, then that's going to be bad because the Stalker Rifle will just keep desyncing and players will keep desyncing and everything will just be bad and it'll be a bad game. If the Stalker Rifle makes a return, hopefully the next Halo won't have bad desync. And that's pretty much it for weapons. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We are getting so goddamn close to 1,000 subscribers, so I would appreciate it if you subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next one.